everybody. It's that girl Lisa, and this is part 4 in my vision loss saga. Wanted to update everybody. I know in my last video I let everyone know that I went to see a genetic doctor at Johns Hopkins, and they had did the little DNA swab and took my DNA and sent it off to the lab. Behind me, you can see the results of that test. So it came back positive. I do, in fact, have Leber hereditary optic neuropathy, which is LHON. The good news is that I can stop searching. I don't have to continue to see doctor after doctor after doctor and literally think that I'm going crazy because they tell me my eye looks healthy when I know I can't see. The bad news is that I have Leber's, which is irreversible. The optic nerve is what ends up being affected by this. It deteriorates, and that's what's happening to me. They cannot fix that. They cannot restore my vision. Unfortunately, it is what it is, and I'm learning how to deal with that. I got the results on Friday. Probably should have posted a video sooner, but I've just been dealing with the emotions around the whole thing, you know, and kind of depressed, to be honest with you. I'm very worried for my children that they're going to be affected one day. They can pass it on to their children. They can be, my grandkids could end up going blind. So I'm just going down a whole rabbit hole of thoughts in my head at this point. Now, I did want to take a moment to answer a few questions from a few people online. I've since Friday joined several Facebook groups that is all geared around LHON, which is really cool. It's either people who have it or are directly affected by the disease itself, like maybe a family member or someone they know has it. And a few questions have popped up. So, number one, I started with the symptoms in my left eye first, and I was around 40 years old. About a month later, it progressed and moved to my right eye. And I saw the doctor, the specialist, who said that I was malingering and basically said I was making this up to gain something, which I don't know what I would gain by saying I can't see because I just couldn't see. Anyway, I digress. But I did tell him multiple times that there was a very rare eye disease that ran in my family, and I was hoping he would do some more research and look into that. Unfortunately, a lot of doctors don't know much about this disease, so he sent me to see the glaucoma doctor. Now, down at Wilmer Eye Institute at Johns Hopkins, I love them. They are very educated, very kind doctors there. Love that place. But they knew a lot more about it, especially once I saw the neuro-ophthalmologist. He knew all about Leber's, what it is, and sent me straight to see the genetic doctor who is very educated on this. So I have another appointment tomorrow. I got to go see the neuro-ophthalmologist again as kind of like a follow-up. I don't really know why, because at this point, there's nothing they can do. They can't stop it from getting worse. They can't fix it. I guess they're just going to help me deal with it and give me different tips and things I can do on, just how to deal with this moving forward in my life. But I do really appreciate all of you that have reached out with very kind words, suggestions, a lot of information that's been very helpful to me. I really appreciate that more than you'll ever know. Anyway, I will update everybody if there's any more news around this. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, follow, comment. Keep in mind, though, because of my vision, I can't see the comments. I have to use the magnifying app on my phone and zoom in, or I have my husband help me, which he's very helpful and very sweet. But do all those things. I really appreciate everybody. And until next time, peace and love is the main idea.